everybody, Liz here and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about The King of Bourbon Street by Fia de Sale. I hope I said your name right. I probably did not and I apologize a million times. So The King of Bourbon Street was actually a recommendation that I have been seeing floating around Twitter. I will link down the people that got me into trying to read it and reading this particular novel. So this is a novel that follows two extremely wealthy individuals. Again, so yes, this is going to be a non-spoiler review. I actually decided to pick this up because there was some controversy on who the main character, female character in the story was. She is a plus-size individual who, if you see me, I am plus-size individual, and there was some stuff about it being fetishized and all this weird stuff, and I was like, you know what? People don't want a fat main character to be the centerpiece of a romance. I obviously need to read this very second. So it is, as far as I'm concerned, only available in Kindle e-reader version. So that's actually what I have. And so it follows Rain and Sol. It follows their steamy romance, and I found myself enjoying the book a lot. Again, I started reading it because of the controversy behind Sol and Sol's bisexuality and Rain's and her weight. So we have Sol, who is our male main character. He is a much older than Rain is, so there is a little bit of an age difference there, which again, I don't mind. I like my men older. And Rain, who is the quirky, kind of chubby character. And I kept picturing her as Helga, the pinup girl. If you guys have heard of her or know about the pinup girl, she is a plus-size pinup girl. And I kept picturing her. I know that Helga is not blonde, she is a redhead, but I couldn't help but picture her as Rain. So we have both of these individuals being wealthy, and there's a scandal following Rain that she herself perpetrated, which set her off to New Orleans. And Sol is the owner of the hotel that she's staying at. He immediately finds her attractive, and she finds him attractive, and there's this instant connection between the two. So the sexy times are very BDSM, so if you're not into that, this is not the book for you. I have read some more intense ones, so this was definitely not like too crazy for me. I definitely enjoyed the way that Sol eased Rain into kind of this world. I enjoyed his attentions to her. I think if you follow me on Twitter, my only criticism for the sexy time scenes was like some of like the foreplay that has to do with a woman's chest. But other than that, it was a fun read. It was cute, it was quirky. Again, here comes like the fetishizing that people were talking about, that like Sol kept calling her Cupcake or, you know, pet names, and I was extremely confused as to how that was fetishizing being plus size. I personally don't think that her being plus size was brought up very much. I think she talks to herself about being like a sack of potatoes at the beginning of the story or something like that, and he kind of talked to her about being a little bit larger, but it's never focused on, which is something I enjoyed, but also I wish we would have had more of her physical kind of picturing, just because maybe it's just the way that we have been socialized. I kept picturing her thinner, and then I was like, oh wait, no, she's not, and I kept kind of bouncing back and forth. Sol, he was much older. Him, I picture every beautiful man, and I don't know, he was on a cover of like a Harley Quinn novel once, and that's just who I picture every single beautiful male in any romance ever, even though they describe them like having long hair and all this stuff. I always picture this dude. One day I will find a cover of that and I will show you guys, but up until now, I can't unpicture, like, I can't even remember what Sol looks like, 'cause I just picture this dude. This cover model. So we have Sol being like, the romance, again, people were like, oh, it happened too fast, and I was like, have you ever read a romance or an erotica? Like, this is supposed to be like, I want to get to the juicy stuff now. I don't want to have to wait like 300 pages or an entire book. This couple to take their clothes off. So again, why read a romance novel, an erotica, if you don't want that stuff? But again, I'm totally getting off track here. So the book is fairly short. I can't actually tell you the pages because my Kindle is being all weird and it says like 4,000 something. It's stupid. It's actually pretty short. Like the time allotted is like 4 hours, and a lot of books tend to be at least 6 or 8, so it was a lot shorter than I had anticipated. Stuff just happened a little fast. Not bashing it for that at all. I enjoyed it. The sexy time scenes were good. I enjoyed that these are very female-centered books. I enjoyed the kind of way that Rain's mother is involved in the situation. I don't want to say too much about that. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Rain felt a little ditzy to me at moments. Soul was a much stronger character. Again, he is bisexual, and we have like the fat main character, and I really enjoyed that. I wish we had more plus size women in like books, so I definitely enjoyed it. Again, I think I liked Soul as a character a little bit better than I liked Rain. I liked her brother too a lot better. I kind of was hoping that we would get his romance in the next book, but we're actually getting Soul's ex-wife, which I'm not too excited, but I didn't really like her in the book. She's a great character, but I just didn't like her. I definitely recommend this book. Thinking back on it, I probably would give it a 4 instead of a 5, but I still like it. I'm probably gonna reread it. It was fun. The sexy time scenes were fun. I definitely just kind of breezed through it. I enjoyed it. I thank you everybody for recommending it to me, and I want to recommend it to everybody too. But yeah, that is all I have to say. Definitely read this book. As a fuck you to everybody that says it was fetishizing fat people and like talking shit on this book, because I don't get it. It was a good book. It was cute. It was consensual. It was what we want in a romance novel, y'all. Like, just fuck all these haters and let's keep reading our beautiful romance novels. So yes, that is all from me, guys. Go read The King of Bourbon Street and let me know what you think. And if you've already read it, feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I would highly appreciate it. If not, that is all for me. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night whenever you happen to be watching this. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I would highly appreciate it. So yeah, guys, see you guys next time. Happy readings. Adios.